Jack, I know you came aboard the project when Jason was already attached to it.
Yeah.
So, what about Jason being in a Minecraft movie excited you? And for Jason, for you, knowing that Jack was going to be on board as well, what excited you about him joining this movie?
Me first, and the gimmies. I'd been a fan of Jason for a while, watching his work in films and TV, and I had a feeling like I think we're going to be simpatico. We have similar energy. We're adventurers, got a good sense of humor, and I was like, I got to rock with this guy. And this opportunity came up. It was like it was meant to be, because I was already thinking, God, that would be cool to rock with Jason Momoa. And Jared, my friend from Nacho Libre days, said, hey, we want you to jump in here, and you and Jason have that kind of like a rivalry, like you're both like battling for alpha male supremacy. And I thought that sounded really funny. And my boys loved Minecraft, so it was just like, this is happening. It was a no-brainer.
Yeah, I was brought on by my the producer from Dune. He had we hung out quite a bit. His name is Kale, and he saw that I had a good sense of humor. And he was like, "You need to do comedy. I'd never done it before." He's like, "I got something for you." He's like, "Do you play Minecraft?" I was like, "No," and he explained it to me. He told me the importance of it and the creativity, and I resonated with a lot of things that not only my children, I try to teach my children. And I was like, all right, this is interesting. Cut to Jared Hess which was amazing world building. I love his movies, Nacho Libre, and Napoleon Dynamite. And I was like, I'd love to work with him. I would love for Jack Black to do it. Jack was almost unavailable. We waited a little bit, and we finally got Jack, but I wasn't going to do it without him. I'm just a huge fan, and I knew if he was like that, we would hit it off. So, and he's everything and more. So,
and now after seeing the movie, it couldn't have been any other way.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm stoked with the movie. I'm glad you liked it too. And I mean, look at Jason. Look at this dude. Who wouldn't want to party with this dude? He is what he seems, party animal and a beast when it comes to the work. He likes to mine, he likes to craft, and we did a lot of mining, a lot of crafting on this movie. And we went crazy, went to some crazy funny places that I don't think audiences have ever seen before. Yeah, I'm talking flight suit, I'm talking man sandwich, and I'm talking about a lot of funny, weird, like surprises.
Yeah. You know, from what I know about Minecraft is that it's multi-generational appeal. And I feel like, you don't have to be like a certain age to play it, and it kind of is wide-reaching. So for both of you, why do you think it's important that this film can reach people who are familiar with the game, but also people who aren't familiar with the game and just want to see like a good flick?
I think that's that's what we're trying to go for. We want to respect the gamers. We want to respect everyone who's born and raised with it and the generationals of it, right? But people who don't know anything about it, you want them to have a great time. You want to be able to laugh and come and see it and be able to catch on to it. And that's what it's all about. A great movie is just, end of the day, sitting by a fire telling a great story is what it's all about. You can blow up as much stuff as you want to. If it ain't got no story, it ain't fun. So it necessarily Minecraft doesn't have a story.
Right.
So us coming up with something that's, human, and we can relate and we can change ourselves and who we are. I mean, my character's a doofus. What was the one? He's a bumbling. What were we saying yesterday? Some good words.
Dorcas Dominga? I can't remember. Oh, no. I can't
Anyways,
remember anything I said yesterday.
But he's
So
just,
long ago.
he's a bumbling idiot. And I just love the fact that he changes and he's all in it for himself. And he finally, lets ego go. And a lot of people change him. And it's a beautiful, just a human story. So and people can identify with that.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I'm thinking right now is a good time for Minecraft the movie because it's a great escape. Get out there into a weird, funny, exciting world because the real world is so stressful right now. I think it's good to get into a funny adventure, and that's what we offer. And I'm excited for people to jump in and enjoy and just get away.
Yeah. How would you describe this sibling dynamic that's in this movie and kind of how that changes throughout the movie and how it ultimately brings your characters closer together?
Yeah, I feel like at the start it's a bit strained because they've both been going through a rough time. And obviously Henry wants to do things that Natalie isn't so sure about. But I think throughout the course of the film, and them going through different experiences in the overworld together, I think they start to see where one another is coming from.
Yeah, and Henry just kind of, gets to like embody himself, but also, have an older sister.
Yeah, yeah. And for both of you, did you have any, experience, knowledge of Minecraft? Did you play before? And if not, how was that like? Was there a learning curve for being equipped to kind of know what's going on in this world?
I played so often during COVID. I played before COVID. I played after. I played also during filming. But, I mean, not such a learning curve, but it was just so fun to do a movie that I played way too often.
Yeah, I played a lot as a kid with my friends all the time. But definitely when I signed on to this, I bought the game on like 3 different consoles and started refreshing myself on all of it. So I've definitely played before. I'm probably not the most knowledgeable Minecraft player, but I know my way around.
Yeah, yeah. And also for you, this is like, a lot of people know you for playing, I guess, high school students from like Wednesday, Good Girl Scout to Murder, projects like that. In this role, you're a caretaker, provider. It's kind of different from what people may expect from you. So what was it like being in that sort of role in this film? It's kind of different from what fans may expect of you.
Yeah, I do really play younger high schoolers very much, but I found this easy because I can relate to Natalie because I do have 2 younger sisters, and I'd probably be acting the same way that she was if I was in that situation. So it's definitely probably something that fans won't expect, but it was something that I kind of connected with.
Yeah, yeah. And this is going to be like a big blockbuster movie for both of you. What's it like to have such a huge movie coming out and then you get to share the screen with Jason Momoa, Jack Black, Daniel Brooks, such a star-studded cast. What excited you the most about working with these co-stars?
First of all, Jack and Jason, I've seen like everywhere, grew up with them, of course, not that age, but when I watched their movies, I was like they're really good actors. And I think when I figured out that they were going to be on this movie, I was just ecstatic because I had never even like got to see or meet with any of them. And I think that I really got to capture their presence a little bit more and got to meet them and, got to just like chat with them, which was really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was such a big honor. First huge blockbuster film with some pretty cool people. I'm really excited for everybody to see it, but it was so cool when I found out that even Jack was in it because he wasn't signed on when I signed on. So that was something that even made me more excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been such a cool experience working with pros.
Amazing. What about, doing a Minecraft movie just in general appeal to you?
Yeah, oh man. Well, first of all, like when the game first came out, me and my kids would play it constantly, and we had such a ridiculous good time. We were always laughing. We'd build stuff and then prank each other and destroy it with like TNT. And so just the spirit of the game was just something that I fell in love with, and it's scary, it's adventurous, you can explore, you can be creative, and it's just super silly too. So all of those things for me just appealed in such a fun way. And there's no story when you play the game.
Yeah.
Like everybody brings their own imagination to it. They bring their own story. And content creators have been doing that for years. And everybody that picks up a controller and starts to play it does the same. So it was fun in that we could kind of create our own story and our own adventure. But being able to use ridiculous characters like the piglins, which are so unique. It's like these barbarian pigs that live in a hellscape that are obsessed with gold and cannibalism. It's like, this is so weird. And so I just absolutely fell in love with it.
Yeah, I was talking with a friend, and we were saying how she was really giving Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers. Like that's the vibe that. And I was like, wow, that it's kind of giving.
I love that. That's great.
And I know that initially Jason was the first one who was attached to the project.
Yeah.
On Jack,
Yeah.
who you've collaborated with before.
Yeah.
Why did you think he would be the perfect actor to kind of play off of one of Jason's biggest forays in a comedy? Why do you think Jack Black was the perfect person to bring in for that?
Oh man. Well, first of all, Jack playing the character of Steve, there's nobody better. on planet Earth. I mean, the guy, he's such a gamer nerd. He loves Minecraft, and he's just a big kid at heart. But also Jason Momoa, he might be the hunkiest dude on planet Earth, but he's a big nerd, man. He's a big kid as well. And so it was super fun. You know, when we were coming up with, the character for Jason, it's like every movie that you've seen him in, he's the guy kicking butt. And it was like, dude, it would be really fun to see Jason get his butt kicked pretty much in every scene. And to have those two, and the funny thing, like from afar, Jack and Jason had never worked together, but they had like secret crushes on each other. Like Jason's like, dude, I love Jack. He was like really kind of intimidated. And then Jack, the same thing, he's like, Hess Mode, love Jason, dude. What's this gonna be like? I'm like, you guys are gonna love each other. And it was like love at first sight. And the bromance was strong during the film, and it was so much fun.
And one thing I think, from what I do know about Minecraft, that seems different is that this seems to be like more generational. It doesn't. You don't have to be like a certain age to wanna play Minecraft. So why do you think that this film will be able to like both reach multiple generations, but also at the same time, like I said before, kind of have people who are interested from the story aspect, but who are interested from like the aspect as well?
No, totally. Well, look, I think fans of the game and are gonna love this movie. There's so many Easter eggs, and just we worked in lockstep with Mojang, the creators of the game, and so every little detail we scrutinized over and spent so much time pouring so much love into everything. But for people that don't know the game at all, the characters in our film experience the Minecraft world for the first time, and you're going to be able to go on the journey with them as they go on this epic adventure. But I think one of the themes of the game, which is so strong, is you have to create to survive. You have to be creative to kind of navigate that world, and that's an important theme in the film, and I think people can really relate to it.